How's it going, everybody? Just waiting for a couple more people to join. I'm going to be doing a spiralizer meal for you guys tonight. I just saw it on the intranet, so I'm going to try to do it for you guys. Okay, so for those of you who are probably tuning in for the first time, I'm Mr. TuppaLuva's coming at you one time for the good time. And since we're on lockdown here in Ontario, and I couldn't go get my seasonal RV spot, I decided to just do all my cooking out of my RV. One of our friends even got a hold of my wife and she said, "Oh, I see that your husband and your dog is always out in the RV. You know, is that everything okay?" Yep, everything's okay. But when you pour out that kind of money for an RV to go places and then you're locked in for the long weekend, you just make the best of it. So this is going to be my man cave and my kitchen until we get going today. I'm just going to be, like I said, cooking in my RV, and that's going to be that. And I'm going to be doing a spiralizer meal using the two different spiralizers we have at Tupperware. So let me just show you those two right now. So the first one is a handheld one. I'm going to show it to both cameras because I have two cameras going. But the first one is a handheld spiralizer that we just brought to the market this year. It's in our new spring summer catalog. So that's the spiralizer there, and as you see, it's the spiralized, and you can lock it and you can unlock it, right? So so that's the handheld spiralizer right there. And then if you want to do the big jobs, if you guys have seen me use the Great Master, this is not the Great Master attachment, but this is the spiralizer attachment. So I have the spiralizer blade on there that I want to use right now, and I'm going to be doing a dish using that. So today I'm going to be using this spiralizer, the big one. I'm going to be using the small one, and then I'm going to be using my small chopper as well. Okay? So I'll show you guys how to get that that stuff done, and I'm going to be loading this on YouTube. I've never liked doing videos that you show one part and then you have to say, "Oh, come back later," or whatever. I do the whole thing. So you guys can watch the whole thing today on Facebook, or you can wait till the thing goes on YouTube, okay? So I'm going to be doing like I said, a spiralized carrot meal tonight. All right, so here we go. So what I have in here, and I just brought it for you guys both to see. I brought a zucchini to see how that spiralizes, and I did the two carrots. So here's how we do this. The first thing you have to do, just gonna move this stuff out the way here. This comes with a base that locks on a counter. So if you have a non-porous counter, it'll just lock right on there. So the way you do it, you line it up. It's got the little thing, and you lock it into place. So now that's locked into place. I'm just gonna put a bowl under it so it can catch the stuff. And I'm gonna do the first one with this, okay? So I'm gonna unlock it. Here's the tool that you use to put the potato in. So what you do, you have to put it at the very front. There's a point on there that you have to stick it in. And then you put your screw in the back of it like this. And then it screws in. You put it on spiralized, because it's on spiralized now. And then what you do then, you just turn it. It's very nice and easy, and you see it spiralized just like that. And when it finishes, it unlocks itself. And I just pull the plunger straight out, and then it releases this part right here, right? And then that's how you have your spiralizer from the big boy. Now, like I said, you can also take the small spiralizer, the handheld one, which is just the first time I'm using it. I just want to make sure you guys know that. So I'm going to put that in here. Again, it has the little teeth at the top too, just like the other one. You put it in, then you put it over whatever you're doing, and then you turn it, and just like that, it's spiralizing. Very nice and easy, very quick. So this is perfect for the RVs and stuff like that. And this way you don't have to go out and buy the stuff that's already spiralized, you know. I have 2 small sweet potatoes here. And if you went to go buy this at the store, right? No telling what you get at the store there. Like the volume. Because you're paying for them to spiralize it for you. So there you go. I'm just going to put that to the side here. Easy cleanup too. So there's the spiralized carrot just like that. Okay. So what I'm going to have to do with this too, I'll break it up after, but now I'm going to get it ready. So the first thing you have to do is, and you guys have never seen me cook with Tupperware on the stove. I've always done microwave stuff with Tupperware. So now my wife says to me, if you do it one time, you can't say you've never done it. Okay? So since I'm about to use the stove here, I can't say that I've never done it. So I'm going to light it and hopefully it lights. Okay, so we do have a flame, so that's good. That's always good when that happens. So first thing I have to do is get my bacon ready. So this calls for pancetta or whatever type of pork that was, but my wife said just use bacon. So I'm just going to do bacon. So what this recipe calls for is you're going to do up your bacon, and then when you get your bacon cooked down, you're going to then add your onion and your garlic, which I'm going to go ahead and process up now while that's getting warmed up. So I'm using my little chopper today. It's got a 3-blade thing with a protector on it. So just take that and make sure you don't lose the little part that locks it in. So I'm going to just take 2 cloves of garlic, and I'm using a red onion. I'm just going to put the red onion in. Then I'm going to get this chopped down. This is half of a small red onion. And I'm going to just get that chopped down. And the thing I like about this one, it also can go in your surface like this and won't move. This doesn't need electricity. The handheld one does not need electricity. This does not need electricity either. So that's what I like about this. You can bring all these to your camper and use them, and they don't require any power. So even if you do tent stuff, no big deal. And they're super light. So this is not like a KitchenAid, mixer or something like that that's 20 pounds. So it's just hand driven. So you can either hold it if you have big hands like me, or you can put it on your counter. So if the camera can see that, so see, it's all chopped up nice. Man, it smells good too, the onion and the garlic there. And for all you guys that have those very, very, dollar store spatulas, I'm not knocking the dollar store. I know when I was in university, that's all I could afford. So I went and got the dollar store, utensils and stuff that wear out like in a year. You have to go get another one, right? So remember, with Tupperware, you don't have to spend money. You can have a party and get the stuff for free or half off, right? So getting that ready to go. Yeah, so I know you guys are going to be amazed that I'm actually doing pan cooking. Can you believe it? I haven't done bacon in a pan in so long. I usually use my micro pro grill. If I use my micro pro grill, I'll be finished with this part right now. So just letting that cook up. The reason I do a lot of microwave cooking. There's absolutely nothing wrong with microwaves. If you go Google it, nobody has died from microwave cooking, just so you all are aware. And if you're doing chicken and stuff like that, what you're usually doing in the oven, that stuff can get dry, dry it out. And a lot of people use parchment paper, you use aluminum foil to line your pans, right? And this is going to be a mess to clean up. I'm used to just taking a paper towel and wiping the grease out, and then just washing it with light soap and being done with it, right? So while the bacon is going, I'm going to break the carrots down a bit with my spatula here. Because these spirals get really long, right? So just want to break them down a little bit while I'm just standing here. So how'd you guys like the little handheld spiralizer? Pretty cute, eh? So there's nothing to it. Just get it right up in there and you just get to going. So, we got a, see, look at there. We got a fire alarm going here. Maybe I should turn on the vents. See guys, you can tell I've never cooked in the trailer before, eh? I'm not used to that. So there we go. We got that in there. Now I'm gonna add my onion and my garlic. I know my wife's probably laughing, but that just went off for a little while. No big deal. Nothing to see here, folks. Nothing to see here. Oh, that smells pretty good. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get the carrot in here too now. Start letting that cook down. She's also going to get on me about cooking stuff on high. She's going to tell me that I can already hear it. You're always cooking stuff on high. Well, that's why I don't cook on the stove. I just press buttons on the microwave. Now, I have never seen a recipe in my life that had sweet potato, bacon, and onion and garlic. But I was watching YouTube today, and the lady has a Spiralized channel, and everything she does is with spiralized vegetables because she doesn't want to use, pastas and stuff like that, right? So that's cooking down nicely here. Turn the fire down a bit. Not off, but down. Okay, there we go. So turn it down a bit. And then what I'm going to do here, the last part of this, it needs Parmesan cheese and an egg. So I'm going to put this this recipe in the comments for you guys. All my little tools with Tupperware. This is called a Click It set, and has a zester, a nice cutter like for jalapenos and stuff like that to get that stuff done. Notice I use my spatula a lot instead of this, which I could use this, but these spatulas are rated at 450 degrees. And I just like using the spatula because it just gets everything done, eh? Man, y'all wish you guys could smell this. This is smelling good. Like I said, this is not something that I would have ever thought about eating. Just like I saw on there today, they had hot dogs that were made out of carrots. So they're like carrot hot dogs. Have you guys ever seen that before? So I forget what they say the name of this dish was, but it's almost done. The sweet potatoes are getting pretty tender there. And now what I do here, I take the Parmesan cheese and egg mixture and I put it in here. Look at that, guys. That's what a Tupperware spatula does for you. That's not the dollar store stuff, folks. So since this is egg, you don't want it to be raw, of course. So you're gonna make sure you're cooking that egg in there. And I'll forget the fancy name of this that she put on on her website for it. So in 2 weeks' time, I'm doing a cooking, like a guest event. There's one tonight at 8 o'clock if you guys want to tune in. If you go to my VIP page, I'll put my VIP page in the link there. But if you guys go to my VIP page, every Wednesday at 8 o'clock, we have a cooking show. Okay? So every Wednesday at 8, we have a cooking show. And next week, not next week, but on the 2 weeks from today, I'll be the one that's emceeing the event. I won't be cooking this time, but I'll be emceeing it. So the last step with this one is I need some crushed red pepper flakes. Okay, turn off the fire now. Make sure that's off. Yep, we're off. Give a couple little more spins there. Man, this this looks and smells good. I'm actually impressed. So now I'll bring this in the house. We'll have this as a side tonight with dinner. My wife, she likes when I cook, but she doesn't have to. Okay, so here's what that looks like plated up. Let's see if we can get some good light on here for you guys to see it. So that's what that looks plated up under the light there. And as usual, thank you guys for watching. And we shall see you guys later. Have a good night, okay?